There are 5 crucial bedtime habits directly linked to sleep and stroke risk for those over 70 that I urgently need to share. What's frightening is that most people are completely unaware of these connections. This video is your guide to understanding and changing these bedtime habits to lower your stroke risk and sleep more safely. This is a widespread habit among those over 70, and it's silently increasing your risk of having a stroke while you sleep. You must avoid eating large, heavy meals too close to your bedtime. Your body, at this stage of life, simply cannot process food as efficiently as it once did. Your metabolism has slowed, and your digestive system is weaker. This means what you eat, and especially when you eat before bed, has a direct and dangerous impact on your sleep quality, your blood pressure, and your risk of sudden, life-threatening complications during the night. So, how exactly does eating late put you in danger? When you consume a heavy meal and then immediately lie down, your stomach is forced into a battle with acid instead of being allowed to rest. This excess acid can easily travel back up into your esophagus, leading to severe heartburn, coughing, or even a frightening choking sensation that jolts you awake. If this happens repeatedly, a condition known as GERD can develop, which can seriously damage your throat and significantly increase your risk of aspiration pneumonia, a lung infection that can be fatal for older adults. Simultaneously, your heart is put under tremendous strain. Your heart rate remains high when it should be slowing down, preventing your body from properly recovering. This constant stress on your heart not only leads to poor, unrefreshing sleep, but also dramatically increases your risk of serious cardiovascular events, including a stroke. Furthermore, consuming sugary or high-carb foods late at night causes a sharp spike in your blood sugar. This makes it incredibly difficult for your body to manage blood sugar levels while you sleep, especially if you have diabetes, and this in turn elevates your risk of dangerous heart-related complications. It's a fact confirmed by research. Seniors who make a habit of eating late at night face a substantially higher risk of developing metabolic disorders, which are a primary cause of both heart disease and stroke. So, what is the crucial step you need to take? You must make it a rule to finish your last substantial meal at least 3 to 4 hours before you go to bed. This gives your body the necessary time to digest properly. If you do feel hungry closer to bedtime, choose only very light, easily digestible options, such as a small handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a warm, unsweetened herbal tea. It's vital to remember that your body at this age requires a different approach to care. Adjusting your eating schedule is a small but powerful change. It can significantly reduce your nighttime health risks, vastly improve your sleep, and provide your body with the essential rest it needs to help prevent a stroke. While staying properly hydrated is essential, flooding your system with fluids just before you go to sleep is a dangerous habit for anyone over 70. This practice directly increases your risk of stroke. Why is this a must-avoid behavior? As you get older, your bladder's ability to hold urine naturally diminishes, and your body also becomes more sensitive to the amount of fluid you take in. Drinking a large glass of water, tea, or even fruit juice close to your bedtime almost guarantees you'll be forced to wake up multiple times during the night to use the restroom. The consequences of this are far more serious than just a simple inconvenience. One of the most significant dangers is the risk of life-threatening falls. Waking up suddenly and then rushing out of bed with a full bladder can cause a sharp, sudden drop in your blood pressure when you stand up. This condition, orthostatic hypotension, can make you feel dizzy, lightheaded, or even cause you to faint. Tragically, this is a very common reason for dangerous nighttime falls among older adults. These falls frequently result in broken bones, severe head injuries, and other complications that can directly lead to a stroke, or make an existing condition much worse. In addition to the fall risk, frequent nighttime urination, a medical condition called nocturia, also completely shatters your sleep quality. Each time you wake up and turn on the lights, it disrupts your body's natural production of melatonin. Melatonin is the hormone that is absolutely essential for achieving deep, restorative sleep, which is when your body repairs itself. Chronic, poor-quality sleep relentlessly weakens your immune system, can cause your blood pressure to dangerously spike, and, as numerous studies have shown, can even accelerate cognitive decline and increase your risk of memory loss. All of these are critical factors that significantly contribute to your overall stroke risk. So, what are the vital adjustments you must make to your drinking habits? You need to drink the majority of your water and other fluids earlier in the day, and then consciously and significantly reduce your intake as evening approaches. If you do feel thirsty before bed, take only very small sips of water. It is crucial to completely cut out diuretic drinks like coffee and tea late in the day. And don't forget about the hidden liquids in things like soups, watery fruits, and even some of your medications, as these also contribute to your total fluid intake. Making these small adjustments to your fluid intake can significantly improve your sleep, dramatically reduce your risk of dangerous falls, and, most importantly, actively support your heart health, thereby minimizing a critical risk factor for a stroke. Many elderly adults prefer a very cozy, warm bedroom, often piling on heavy blankets, believing it helps them sleep better. However, the opposite is true. Sleeping in an overly warm room can silently sabotage your cardiovascular health, lead to dangerous dehydration, and severely diminish your sleep quality, all of which directly increase your risk of suffering a stroke. So why is a very warm bedroom so hazardous as you age? As we get older, our body's ability to regulate its own temperature naturally declines. It becomes much harder for your body to release excess heat, making you prone to overheating, especially while you're asleep. When this happens, your heart is forced to work much harder to try and cool your body down. This places an unnecessary and dangerous strain on your entire cardiovascular system. This situation becomes especially perilous if you already have pre-existing heart conditions, high blood pressure, or any circulatory problems. One of the most severe dangers is dehydration. Even if you don't feel thirsty, sleeping in a warm room can cause significant fluid loss through sweat. Even mild dehydration overnight is enough to make your blood thicker. Thicker blood dramatically increases your risk of forming blood clots, which can lead to heart attacks and, critically, strokes. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night drenched in sweat and feeling restless, that's a clear warning your body is struggling desperately to cool down. Furthermore, an overly warm sleeping environment actively prevents your body from reaching the stages of deep restorative sleep that are essential for recovery and health. In contrast, a cooler bedroom promotes your body's natural process of lowering its core temperature. This cooling process is absolutely vital for deep sleep, which in turn helps to consolidate memory and strengthen your immune system. So, what is the ideal bedroom temperature for optimal health? Medical experts strongly recommend keeping your bedroom temperature between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 15.5 degrees Celsius. This is considered the optimal range for achieving truly high-quality, restorative sleep. To ensure your bedroom is cool yet comfortable, you can make a few simple adjustments. First, reassess your bedding. If you tend to feel cold, instead of using one thick, heat-trapping synthetic comforter, try layering several thinner blankets made from breathable cotton. Also pay attention to your sleepwear. Opt for lightweight pajamas made from moisture-wicking fabrics. Another easy fix is to improve air circulation in your room. You can open a window slightly to let in fresh air, if the weather permits, or use a small fan to keep the air moving. This not only helps to cool the room, but also improves air quality, which can reduce the risk of respiratory issues that might disturb your sleep. By making just a few of these small changes to ensure your bedroom is cooler, you can significantly reduce the unnecessary strain on your heart, promote much deeper and more restful sleep, and wake up feeling more refreshed and mentally sharper. Most importantly, you are proactively minimizing a key risk factor that could otherwise lead to a devastating stroke. Few people give much thought to their sleeping position as long as they feel comfortable. Yet, after the age of 70, the way you lie in bed each night can have a profound impact on your overall health, specifically increasing your risk of stroke. Sleeping in an incorrect position can easily lead to significant breathing problems, obstruct proper blood circulation, and even elevate your risk of heart failure. As we get older, our muscle tone, lung function, and circulatory system all undergo natural changes. If you lie in the wrong position for many hours while sleeping, the airflow into your lungs can be severely restricted, leading to a dangerous drop in your blood oxygen levels. At the same time, certain sleeping positions can also place undue pressure on critical blood vessels, forcing your heart to work much harder than it should. Over time, this can lead to a host of health issues, ranging from simple snoring and sleep apnea to more serious conditions like an increased strain on your heart. A prime example of a detrimental sleep position is sleeping on your back. While it might feel comfortable, this is actually one of the most dangerous positions for many older adults. When you lie on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and the soft tissues in your throat downwards, partially obstructing your airway. This very easily leads to obstructive sleep apnea, or OSA, a condition where your breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night. Many people suffer from OSA without even knowing it. However, OSA dramatically increases your risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest, all of which are leading risk factors for a stroke. If you consistently wake up feeling exhausted and with a headache despite getting enough sleep, or if your family members have noticed that you snore loudly and have periods where you stop breathing during sleep, it's highly probable that sleeping on your back is the culprit. Even if you don't suffer from OSA, some other sleeping positions are also not beneficial. For instance, research indicates that sleeping on your right side for extended periods can put extra pressure on your heart, reducing the efficiency of your blood circulation. This is particularly concerning if you already have an existing heart condition, as it can contribute to worsening congestive heart failure over time. So, what is the absolute best sleeping position after the age of 70 to protect your health? Medical experts generally advise that you should try to sleep on your left side whenever possible. This position is believed to offer multiple benefits, including improving blood circulation, allowing your heart to pump blood more effectively throughout your body, and even aiding in digestion. For individuals who frequently experience acid reflux or heartburn, sleeping on the left side can also help prevent stomach acid from flowing back up into the esophagus, thereby significantly improving sleep quality. To help you maintain a good sleeping posture throughout the night, you can try a few simple tips. If you find it difficult to stay on your side, try using a body pillow. This can help prevent you from unintentionally rolling onto your back while you're asleep. You might also try elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow, not too high, to help keep your airway more open and reduce the risk of breathing interruptions. And, if you often experience joint pain or stiffness, placing a thin pillow between your knees when sleeping on your side can help maintain proper spinal alignment and reduce pressure on your lower back. By making just a few of these small and simple adjustments to your sleeping position each night, you can make a tremendous difference to your overall health. Ensuring your body is in an optimal position for circulation, respiration, and heart function not only helps to reduce your risk of experiencing health complications during the night, but will also help you wake up each morning feeling more refreshed and energetic. This is a critically important factor in actively preventing a stroke. Finally, let's discuss a habit that seems very modern and common, but actually holds significant risks for sleep and cardiovascular health in older adults: using electronic devices like phones, tablets, or watching TV too close to when you go to bed. This habit can negatively affect you much more than you might realize. So why is looking at these screens before sleep not a good idea, especially when it can be linked to your stroke risk? One of the main reasons is the blue light emitted from these screens. This type of light can essentially trick our brains into thinking it's still daytime. When that happens, the production of melatonin, a very important hormone that helps regulate our body's natural sleep-wake cycle, gets suppressed and reduced. The result is that you might find it harder to fall asleep, your sleep may not be as deep, or you might toss and turn and wake up multiple times during the night. When your sleep quality is consistently poor over a long period, it can lead to several negative consequences for your heart health. Insufficient and shallow sleep can contribute to higher blood pressure, cause irregularities in your heart rhythm, and even increase inflammation throughout your body. All of these are well-known factors that can increase your risk of having a stroke. It's not just the blue light, the content you engage with on these devices before bed, for example, stressful news, social media debates, or stimulating games that require intense focus, can all make your mind become active and stimulated again. This is the exact opposite of the calm, relaxed state your body needs to easily drift off into a good night's sleep. Prolonged stress and anxiety are also not good for your health and can contribute to elevated blood pressure. Furthermore, it's very easy to get caught up in scrolling through your phone, watching just one more episode, or reading a few more news articles. This can unintentionally steal precious sleep time that your body genuinely needs. Ongoing sleep deprivation, often called chronic sleep deprivation, has many negative impacts on overall health, including increasing your risk of a stroke. So, what can we do to limit these negative effects? An effective solution is to try and stop using all electronic devices, that includes your phone, tablet, TV, or computer, for at least 1 to 2 hours before you plan to go to sleep. Ideally, you should try to make it a habit to keep these devices completely out of your bedroom. If that's difficult to do, at least make sure they are put on airplane mode or turned off entirely to avoid any notifications or light that could disturb your sleep. Instead, dedicate that valuable time before bed to activities that help your mind and body relax gently. You could read a few pages of a physical book, avoid reading on electronic devices, listen to soft, calming music, practice some simple meditation exercises, write down your thoughts in a journal, or take a warm bath. By changing this habit of using electronic devices before bed, you're creating the best conditions for quality sleep, which helps protect your heart and brain health, thereby playing an important role in preventing a stroke. Please continue watching our next videos to learn more about the signs and prevention of stroke.